is it like dark and scary, but also like romantic? Oh, Lana has saved me from a bed rot day. Not that there's anything wrong. Sometimes you just need to rot in bed and that's okay. But I woke up this morning excited. Usually when singles come out or new music comes out, I'm in Eastern Standard Time here in Canada, and usually it means, the music will come out at like midnight my time, and I go to bed at like 9 because I'm just like that. And so I wake up in the morning and relax in the morning, and then it's there for me. Anyways, I woke up excited for new Lana Del Rey, and alas, it wasn't there in the morning. And I can't even imagine you guys that are earlier ahead of me, Europe and anywhere else across the world. I'm sure you guys were feeling it even more than I was, because I think it dropped at noon my time, which I guess kind of makes sense, but that means it dropped like, 5 p.m. or like later than that for a lot of you guys that watch my stuff. So, anyways, we're here, and I don't know, it wasn't just that I bed rotted because I was sad about this, but I've had a rough, it is, well, let's be honest, it's been a rough year for me, and just in general, like on top of the chaos of the outside world, my internal world is, I've just, it's been a year, but specifically it's been a week. Uh, so I was just excited to kind of, anyways, we're here now. So I thought I was bed rotting. I was literally watching Sims 4 content on YouTube. Haven't done that in like 5 years, but that's what I was doing because I just needed to like check out. But then I got a lovely DM from long-term community member Lorena. So thank you so much, Lorena, letting me know that it finally did drop. So here I am. We're gonna listen to the song. We're gonna check out the lyrics. I have life finally, and if you checked in on me maybe an hour ago before I knew about this, I was, I was on this planet still, but I was, not really existing. It's probably hard to remember or hard to believe, seeing me laugh, but that is the kind of person, when I'm at my lowest low, I laugh. I laugh at the absurdity of it. So just trust me when I say I'm not actually doing well, but I'm here and I'm excited to explore new Lana Del Rey. By the way, hello, welcome to Fashion Dub of an Autist. My name is Valerie. If you like music reaction content, especially that kind of goes through a personal growth lens, I express my emotions and I don't apologize for it. Not anymore. I used to apologize, but we're past that. Anybody who's been here from the beginning knows that. And I talk a lot, as you can probably see, because I haven't started the damn reaction yet. But if you like that kind of thing, then you might be in the right place. And I am continually, even though we finished the main discography of Lana Del Rey, I am continually doing Lana Del Rey content over on Patreon, especially. But we'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, if that all sounds good to you, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below. It really helps out the channel. Come when I do, my live premieres, come and chat with me. All those things really help the channel out. As I already mentioned, I do have a Patreon, and that's where I put up all my uncut reactions. And specifically, if you're here for Lana Del Rey, I put up a new Lana Del Rey video every kind of 2 to 3 weeks. So even though you haven't seen a lot on YouTube, I've been doing a lot of like full concerts and things like that I just haven't had the chance, and I don't even know if I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. So if you are here for Lana Del Rey, it's actually a great place to be over on Patreon, because there's a ton of content up there that I don't even think is going to see YouTube. Okay, perfect. So we are doing White Feather Hawk Tail Deer Hunter. White Feather Tail, no. White feather, hawk tail, deer hunter. Did I get it right? White feather, hawk tail. White feather, hawk tail, deer hunter. White feather, tail, hawk. No. have you memorized it yet? Because I'm trying right here with you. White feather, hawk tail, deer hunter. Got it. I'm professional. Okay. So I'm looking at the picture here that she's got up. It's so Lana Del Rey coded. We've got this kind of girly girl with a little like teddy bear, but also like sleeping with this fierce, looks like black wolf. And I love wolf symbolism. We've talked about it so many times in the Lana Del Rey deep dive, because it's come up. The Women Who Run with Wolves book has come up, before I even knew that she also used that. Like, I'm on the same wavelength with this woman a lot of times. So yeah, I love it. White feather. Okay. Hawks. I love hawks, and they are a symbol for me. I love hawks. I love birds. If you know anything about me, you also know I went on about how I'm a bird lady. I also love deers. Deers? No, it's just deer. Uh, it doesn't have an S. So I'm excited. I don't know. I listened to like the tiny little bit of a clip, but I also tried not to listen to it. And I thought it was very perplexing, but in a good way, in the way that I love Lana Del Rey songs. I want to be perplexed and be like, what the frick am I listening to? Like, that is what I want to think when I hear a Lana Del Rey song. So I'm excited for it, but I purposely tried not to like really listen into it. I do agree. I like I said, I was DMing a few of my kind of long-term people that are in this community, and it was brought up as well that it might have kind of mermaid motel vibes, and that was one of my favorites on AKA. And then as soon as I heard that, I was like, the light bulb went off, and I was like, oh, it does kind of have that kind of freaky deaky. But like I said, I want the freaky deaky. That's exactly what I want. Anyways, without further ado, I know I talk a lot, but I'm excited, and I missed you guys. I haven't gotten to talk to my Lana community in a while now. Like I said, I am still on Patreon, but it is less, and especially this one I know is going up on YouTube, so this is also for the people that I literally haven't chatted to in probably months. I love you. Let's freaking do it. I'm excited. Are we? Let's turn it up. Turn it up. White feather, hawk tail, deer hunter. Please, Lana, bless my ears. Oh. Oh, this is a horror movie. Okay. It's an old Hollywood horror movie.
He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter.
Okay.
Likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer.
Okay.
Likes to push me on the screen, John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him, it's such a bummer. When I met him, like an arrow, like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow. In the dark, snap, crackle, pop. Bear mash, he's just in my bone marrow.
Jenny, stop it. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Why is it like dark and scary, but also like romantic? Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you know anything about me too, you know I like dark. Stop it, stop it, stop it. My ADHD, I can't take it. I gotta focus on what we're doing, or this is gonna be a 40-minute video. You guys know that. You know I'm not lying about that. So we gotta focus on what we're doing. He is my white feather hawk tail deer hunter. Like, you know what? We're gonna do things differently. We're gonna do things differently. I actually just want to listen to the song, and then we'll like go back and listen to it a second time. I know that's psychotic, but like, if you know me, you know I like to go through every lyric, and like I want to let myself do that, but also it's so atmospheric that I feel like it is driving me insane that I want to listen to it. So we're going to listen to it once and then we're going to do what I like to do and like take it apart and like pause it every 5 seconds and talk about each freaking word. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we're going to go back to the beginning. We're listening to the whole damn song. Val, don't you mess this up. Jenny, don't you mess this up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I love this, by the way. It's so freaky deaky and I love it. Oh. Like also black and white, like film noir. Like it's so.
He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter.
And it's like
Likes to keep me
sexy.
cool in the hot breeze summer.
Yeah.
Likes to push me on the screen, John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him, it's such a bummer. When I met him,
It is.
like an arrow,
Ooh.
like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow.
Ooh, the strings.
Crackle pop, bear match. He's just in my bone marrow.
Okay.
Everyone knows I had some trouble,
Oh.
but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove
Oh.
to cook something up for you, 'cause you're positively voodoo. Everything that you do, did you know exactly how magical you are?
Ooh.
Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you out to my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Take my hand off the stove and
Ooh.
yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are. He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer.
God, this is
Before I
wild.
wore a bow over 3 summers. Now it's a ribbon round my neck and it's cherry color. I just been baking, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a nicotine patch for the summer. Yeah, I'm a ghost, doesn't mean I feel nothing. Put it on my ass, no tan line summer. I love my daddy, of course we're still together.
I don't know what's happening.
Everyone knows I had some trouble, but it's been 3 summers. I know it's strange to see me cooking for
These strings, this atmosphere, I can't.
positively voodoo. Everything that
The minor
you do,
stuff.
did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you out
I
to my
can't.
white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Take my hand off the stove and yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you I imagine you do know how absolutely bad I'm with an oven.
Oh.
Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy to bust the sugar cane. Yanks like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with baking daisies for Instagram. Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay?
Whoa.
Whoopsie daisy to bust the sugar cane. Yanks like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with baking daisies for Instagram. Positively fertile.
Oh my god.
Whoopsie daisy, you
The atmosphere in this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who Drew Erickson and Jack Antonoff? Whoa. That tracks. That completely tracks. Or at least that's what it's saying here on Genius. This is This is freaky deaky. This is what I wanted. This is freaky deaky. I have a small recollection of what we're talking about, but also I'm extremely perplexed in many ways. It's just like so weird. But like I said, it's the weird that I personally like. I feel like I don't know if everyone's gonna like this. Maybe not the locals, but I feel like people who are like really into Lana Del Rey, but especially people I guess who know AKA, and I've gone through Sirens, and so I have done a little bit of deep dive. I haven't just listened to Born to Die and NFR and called it a day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm into it. I'm here, and I have been for a while now. And this is just this is very Lana Del Rey in the best way, but it's freaky deaky. Okay, because it's so interesting because the way it sounds, it's so mm, dark, but also I kind of get it because I feel like it represents the darkness that came. Like, it feels like she's basically saying that this person, her husband, this love in her life, it's like it feels like magic because most of her life has felt she's been in this darkness, this freaky deaky darkness, where she just hoped and hoped and hoped for so many years. And it's exhausting, believe me, I know, because I'm still in the freaky deaky darkness. Let me tell you. Uh, but it's like this person came and she feels like it's a magic spell, like it's this, I think she positively voodoo, like it's magic. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, yoo-hoo, yelling, I love you. Like, maybe she can't even be, she just has to, like, what am I trying to say here? She has to be open and expressing of her love, like, and sometimes that's scary, right? And I feel like it's like, whoops, like I've just accidentally just screamed that I love you, and I can't help it because you've literally come into my life, and it's like magic. It feels like magic. I feel like that's what that kind of, or at least that's how I'm taking that. White feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. I mean, I think that obviously kind of just uh goes to number one, like what kind of man he is. He's this like rugged, whatever, swamp. Like, you know. So like that's one thing. It points to that with the like, the outdoorsy whatever. But I think it goes. Secondly, also, it goes with the idea of magic because, like I said, white feather, hawk, deer, like for people who are really into nature and like kind of spiritual, or like feel, find themselves connected to nature and embrace that. I feel like we all potentially could be that, are that, but not everyone maybe is connected. But we know that Lana is connected to that. She went on a whole thing about a bird and how it was this huge sign for her. And I mean, that I literally talk about this all the time, so I'm there, like I'm on that too, like I'm on that wavelength. And so, white feathers, hawks, deer, they're also very magical when you see them appear in nature. And often people can take them as signs. and synchronicities. I like this line, likes to push me on his green John Deere mower. I love that. It's so funny. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer. I also think like, because remember there was that, I think like this line, these are like, okay, so it's definitely satirical, but it's also like, it is kind of it's a love song being like, no, like we're just on the same frequency, okay? And you guys just don't get it, you know? And I think like this line with the likes to push me on his green John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer. I feel like that's talking to the people who have like criticized you know what he looks like and has whatever people were saying. I remember she put out a post kind of protecting him, and I don't know much about it, but I remember there was something like that. And it, so to me, those lines kind of point to that. Like she's just basically saying, like it's a little bit, I know you're just saying that because you wish you had my life. Like she's being cheeky, Lana. She is. And I appreciate that. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And then I will allow myself to stop it when I want to stop it this time. But I just wanted to experience it because why not? Okay, here we go. I know this is a long video for one song, but if you've been here, you know, and I am on brand right now. I am being myself, and that's what we do here on this channel. It definitely has that like dark magic. It's so interesting. I love the atmosphere of this.
He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer. Likes to push me on this green John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him. It's such a bummer. When I met him, like an arrow.
I love that.
Like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow. In the dark, snap, crackle, pop. Bear mash. He's just in my bone marrow.
Okay. I'm starting to understand that a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, but like similar to what I was talking about with, you know, it kind of took her by surprise. When I met him, like an arrow, like a bird, like it just hit her and it was like, holy shit. In the dark. Yeah, she was in the dark. Yes, she was in the dark before this man came into her life, or that's how she felt, right? That's what she's expressing. Snap, crackle, pop. We're a match. He's just in my butt. Like it was like boom, like it just happened. And it was almost scary in a way because especially when you're used to being let down, you're used to being in more toxic relationships and dating shitty people, which we know she's experienced all that. It can be scary to feel like, oh, frick, like I gotta open my heart up again. But like she had no choice because it was like, it was an arrow to the heart. Okay, this is amazing. Okay.
Everyone knows I had some trouble.
Oh yeah.
But I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you. Cause you're positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how much?
Okay, so later on the song, she talks about that she doesn't actually know what she's doing with the stove or something, which is hilarious. I love that line. But it's like, I feel like it's like what I was just talking about, where it's like, well, what do I do? What do I do? I found someone that I feel comfortable with, and it's healthy, and I found my person. I finally found my person. What do I do? I guess I got to turn on the stove and cook something. Is that what I do? Like, I feel like that's what we're saying here, which is amazing. It's actually an interesting commentary. Because a lot of us don't know what to do when real love hits us in the face, when we've been disappointed over and over again. what do I do? Oh, okay. I'm a woman. I guess I gotta cook something for you. Is that what I gotta do? It's like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's also an interesting, you know what I mean? Like, really, you just gotta be yourself. That's all you gotta do. I think, that's probably what he would tell her, I would assume, right? Um, but like, it feels like it still feels like it's coming out of this like anxious place. It's like we're talking about the like transition period where you're like struck by this beautiful love that you don't, but you're like you don't know what to do yet with it. You don't know how to like settle into it. And I feel like she's probably settled at this point. It feels like she is, and she's like really happy, and they've built this life together from what I can tell. But I would like, my point of that is I would like to think that the husband character in this song probably wouldn't care that much, but the Lana character here feels like, oh my god, like I need to do something. Cool, let's keep going. There was a line somewhere about having the hand on the stove. That was very interesting, so I want to get to that too, because I want to kind of parse out that a little bit.
Magic you are. Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you. Out to my white feather, cocktail deal to her. Take my hand off the stove.
Yes.
Yeah, dinner's almost done.
Take my hand off the stove, hun. That's so interesting. It's like, I feel like she's basically saying that she's been doing this to herself for so long. Help me. Help me take my hand off the stove. I like that line a lot. That one, there's a lot to parse from that still.
Whoopsie daisy, you, I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are. He's my white feather hot dear hunter. Before I met him, wore a bow over 3 summers. Now it's a ribbon round my neck and it's cherry color.
Oh my
I just
god.
been baking, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a
Oh my god. I love that. Wore a bow over 3 summers. Now it's ribbon around my neck and it's cherry colored. I love that. Interesting. It just makes me think of ribbon around my neck. Like it makes me think of like bow, makes me think of like trying to attract attention a bit. But the ribbon, now it's a ribbon around my neck. It's cherry colored. Like she's claimed now a bit. I don't know. It feels like that to me. Happily for her. Like this character wants to be claimed with this ribbon around. I don't know, it just makes me think of that. I don't know why, but that's what it means to me.
nicotine
So
patch
weird,
for the
but like
summer.
good.
Yeah, I'm a ghost, doesn't mean I feel nothing. Put it on my ass, no tan line summer. I love my daddy, of course we're still together. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but it's been 3 summers. I know it's strange to see me cooking for my husband.
I feel like that line too is, I know it's strange to see me cooking for my husband. I feel like in some ways, because she does this sometimes in her songs, we know that. I feel like she's kind of responding to the people that have been like, oh my god, she's changed, she's so weird, she's like trad wife. But yeah, it feels like that. It feels like a response to that, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But that's what it feels like for me.
Positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you yelling.
I love how she says that.
Out to my white feather, cocktail deal to her. Take my hand off the stove, hun. Yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you, I imagine you do know how absolutely bad I'm with an oven.
Yeah. That line. I imagine you do know how absolutely bad I'm with an oven. But like she's still she feels like she needs to show her appreciation somehow. She feels this pull still because she's been taken out of this darkness. Her hand has been taken off the stove. I don't know. Deposition cocaine. What the fuck does that mean? What is a deposition? I know it is like a legal term. What does that actually mean though? The act of deposing someone, especially a monarch. The process of giving sworn evidence. my brain is my brain is working hard here. Deposition cocaine. Cocaine. Like I feel like she uses drug cocaine as a metaphor all the time, obviously as something highly addictive, and that you're drawn to, you're pulled to, you can't not do. I don't know what we're saying here. This is interesting. This one I'm gonna have to mull over, I think. Usually I like to have some kind of take on what this means, and I'm usually pretty damn good at it, but I'm like, I don't know what we're saying here. It's interesting. The words sound good together. I don't know what picture we're painting here though. Yikes, like maybe she should have saved for a friend. Stick with baking. Daisy's very chagrined. Okay. Whoopsie Daisy. I love it. I love that Daisy's like suddenly a character now. Maybe it's like something to do with being like feeling like you're being revealed. Like sometimes when you get in these super healthy relationships after having an experience with so many unhealthy relationships, it can feel like suddenly you've been in all these relationships where you haven't felt seen, and then suddenly you feel like there's this light on you. Now you're finally being seen, and sometimes that can be uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm kind of getting a theme of like that somewhere in there. I don't really know exactly why. It just feels like something like uncomfortable. Like I said, it feels like a transition feeling of like, oh, I was just hit with this arrow, and how it's magical and it's beautiful and you love it, but it's also, you're not used to it. You haven't, like, your nervous system isn't ready for that yet. So you almost have to like teach yourself to feel safe now in a healthy relationship, because you've never felt safe in a relationship. So it's actually, it can be uncomfortable to be in a safe relationship if you're used to being in a chaotic, toxic relationship. It feels like that to me. I'm getting that theme. I don't know. Let's finish it off, and then I think I'm done yapping for now. I don't know what I'm yapping about, to be honest.
Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy to pass the sugar cane. Yanks like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with baking Daisy's for Instagram. Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy to pass the sugar cane. Yanks like maybe should have saved for a friend. Stick with baking Daisy's for Instagram. Positively brutal.
I love this layering.
Whoopsie daisy, you
And even like, it's like just this dream, like it's so dreamy. It's dreamy, it's dark, it's magical, it's scary, kind of. I think I'm cooking somewhere with the little bit of fear, though, because I relate to that. I think that for me, after 39 years of having unhealthy, unsafe relationships, I think it I think it's gonna be fucking terrifying for me to be in a healthy relationship. I mean, I'm doing a lot of the like wound healing and and nervous system regulation, and I'm doing everything that I can individually, but also I just know that, if I ever get in a healthy, loving relationship in my life, that I think there's gonna be like a weird transition where I'm gonna need some, I don't know, some patience from the person, some affirmations that it's okay that I feel weird and uncomfortable. I know I'm gonna need that. And I don't know. I just feel like there's a little bit of that in there. But anyways, that was very exciting, and wow, 40 minutes to talk about one song. Who knew? You guys know. The ones that, were here for my like 6-hour tunnel video on Patreon uncut. You guys know I'm capable of that. But we're back. We're back. Okay. Anyways, this was fun. I have no idea what I just talked about. It was probably all nonsense, but I hope you enjoyed nerding out about Lana Del Rey with me. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, and I will see you for the next video. Bye.